ತಮಿಳುನಾಡಿನ ಮಾಜಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಜಯಲಲಿತಾ ಸಾವಿನ ವಿವಾದ ವಿಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ ಚೆನ್ನೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪೋಲೋ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯ ವೈದ್ಯರು ಸುದ್ದಿಗೋಷ್ಠಿ ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜಯಲಲಿತಾ ಸಾವಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವದಂತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಹಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ವದಂತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಲಂಡನ್ನ ಖ್ಯಾತ ವೈದ್ಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಿಚರ್ಡ್ ಬೀಲೆ ಸುದ್ದಿಗೋಷ್ಠಿ ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸ್ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯಿಂದ ಬಳಲ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಜಯಲಲಿತಾ ಸಾವಿಗೂ ಮುನ್ನ ಜಯಲಲಿತಾ ಅವರ ರಕ್ತ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಕೆಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಜಯಲಲಿತಾ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಷಕಾರಿ ಅಂಶ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇತ್ತು. ರಕ್ತ ವಿಷಕಾರಿಯಾದಾಗಲೇ ಐಸಿಯುಗೆ ದಾಖಲು ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಕೊಡೋಕೆ ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸ್ ಮಿತಿ ಮೀರಿತ್ತು. ಜಯಾಗಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಯೇ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮುಳುವಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಲಂಡನ್ನ ಖ್ಯಾತ ವೈದ್ಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಿಚರ್ಡ್ ಬೀಲೆ ಸುದ್ದಿಗೋಷ್ಠಿ ನಡೆಸಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಜಯಲಲಿತಾ ಅವರು ಮೃತಪಟ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳೇ ಕಳೆದ ಬಳಿಕ, ವಿವಾದ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದ ಬಳಿಕ, ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಲೇರಿದ ಬಳಿಕ ಈಗ ಈ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇಂತಹದೇ ಸುದ್ದಿಗೋಷ್ಠಿಯನ್ನ ಜಯಲಲಿತಾ ಅವರು ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆದಾಗಲೇ ಅವಾಗವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸಂಶಯವನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ಈ ಯಾವ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡದಂತ ಅಪೋಲೋ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಅಂದಿನ ಉಸ್ತುವಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಶಶಿಕಲಾ ಅವರಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಅಂದಿನ ಉಸ್ತುವಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯ ಮುಖ್ಯ ವೈದ್ಯರುಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ಸುದ್ದಿಗೋಷ್ಠಿ ನಡೆಸಿ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಕರಣಕ್ಕೆ ತೇಪೆ ಹಚ್ಚುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈಗ ಇದ್ದಿರುವಂಥ ವಿವಾದ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕಂತೂ ತಣ್ಣಗಾಗುವ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಈ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಟ್ಟಿಲನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಏರಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಸಮಯ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂತೆ ಅಪೋಲೋ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಸೂಚಿಸಿದೆ.
It is absolutely not normal practice to photograph people who are critically ill in hospital, or any patient for that matter, and publish that sort of private and detailed information about someone. It would be regarded, is regarded as an intrusion on their confidentiality and their dignity. And where I practice in London, it would absolutely never be the case that we would allow photography of any critically ill patient and publish their photograph unless they specifically wanted that to happen. And clearly someone who is unwell isn't in a position to make such a decision. And then later, when they recover, then it's a matter for them, but one respects their wishes. So in the general sense, that's why this is not done. But Dr. Babu, you may want to comment because you were involved. Please let him finish.
Doctor, you said she was critically ill, but all along we were told, the media and the outside world was told that she was improving dramatically. You said she was critically ill, but all along that was not the picture that was given or presented. Can you please clarify why?
It was in the public domain, wasn't it, about the conversation I had with her. I said, look, in here I'm in charge. And she said, no, you are. She was in charge. So she was very much completely aware with it, interacting in that phase. So the point about this is, at the beginning when she was unwell, clearly she wasn't in a position to interact. She improved a bit, deteriorated again, was stabilized, and then later, as she was on a trajectory of improvement, she was very interactive and aware. So that's the reality of this process, and it's entirely typical for somebody who has this sort of situation.
Sir,
Madam at the back with your hand up.
So, what's the reason for her sudden cardiac arrest, and did she underwent physiotherapy actually? Because many of the press release quoted that she's taking physiotherapy, and you are telling that she's physically ill and she is giving only sign languages. So how come she took physiotherapy? That all I have to know.
So I think it's worth understanding a little bit more about what happens in these sorts of disease processes, because a lot of the misunderstanding, I think, is because people just don't, and why would you, understand how things work. So when someone has had this sort of illness and is on the ventilator and then has been stabilized and is on treatment, the process we follow is we wake them up, we try and reduce the support from the ventilator, and we start physiotherapy. We try and start the rehabilitation process as quickly and as soon as we possibly can, because people who are sick lose muscle bulk, they lose strength, and so on. So you want to have them working